life presents itself as an exciting journey, littered with both promising prospects and unexpected challenges, each of which serves as a stepping stone to our personal growth. In this never-ending journey of discovery and self-discovery, humanity is always seeking blessings, career advancement, and spiritual enrichment. This natural inclination leads us to consider how the universe pours out its bountiful gifts to us. While the blessings of the universe are undoubtedly available to everyone, there is a widespread belief that we must go through a series of tests before we can accept them. These tests serve as a kind of filter to temper our character, test the sincerity of our intentions, and refine our spiritual path. The concept of receiving blessings only after overcoming certain tests is not exclusive to any particular belief system. Regardless of religious affiliation, it resonates with the universal experience of humanity. In what follows, we will look at these trials not in the context of religious doctrines, but as valuable lessons applicable to anyone seeking personal and spiritual growth. These tests are thought to assess our ability to manage our resources, the sincerity of our thoughts, and our honesty about the secrets we hold. It should be remembered that the universe is watching not to pass judgment, but to point the right path, and that this process is more about transformation than rewards. So, let us embark on this exciting journey of self-discovery and consider 3 challenges that may precede the bountiful gifts of the universe. On the road to receiving these gifts, the first major test one may face is the test of management skill. Think of it as a critical assessment of your readiness to effectively manage the benefits the universe plans to give you. It is not a simple test, but a unique opportunity to demonstrate your ability to skillfully use the resources, talents, and responsibilities at your disposal. Just as a skilled gardener cares for his garden, carefully nurturing each plant to flourish, this test measures a person's ability to develop and enhance what is already in his care. It is worthwhile to view one's life as a beautiful garden, where each aspect represents a different plant or important responsibility. Careers, personal relationships, talents, and the pursuit of self-improvement shape each person's multifaceted life path. The universe keeps a close watch on how the individual manages these gifts. The question is whether he or she makes efforts to develop and improve the available resources, or waits for ideal conditions and bigger prospects before fully committing to the endeavor. The test of management is for the individual to put maximum energy and effort into current circumstances, regardless of their magnitude or seeming insignificance. It is important to remember that it is not the size of the garden that is of value, but the care that the gardener gives to it. Many outstanding individuals have started from humble beginnings, working tirelessly on small projects that over time turned into significant achievements. The universe is not interested in instant results, but in showing dedication and commitment. The challenge is to prove the ability to effectively manage large amounts of work, whether it be a promotion or taking on a more responsible role in society, by demonstrating fidelity and effectiveness in managing what is already available. Think of life's journey as an educational process where you must demonstrate success in your current tasks in order to advance to the next level. Diligence and dedication in mastering the current lessons become the foundation for future accomplishments. The universe, like a strict examiner, evaluates the ability to manage the knowledge, skills, and resources already at one's disposal. Striving for maximum output in the current circumstances becomes a springboard to new opportunities and generous gifts of fate. In passing the test of stewardship, it is important to remember the formation of striving for excellence in every endeavor. It is not only the end goal that matters, but also the very process of continuous self-improvement. One should perceive current responsibilities, regardless of their magnitude, as a chance for personal growth and preparation for future challenges. The universe, seeing the diligence shown, will certainly reward the ability to effectively cope with the tasks at hand, opening the door to new, even more significant stages of life. Let's dive into the depths of the test of sincerity, another significant step on the path to receiving the gifts of the universe. This challenge is designed to assess the authenticity of your aspirations, making sure that your actions and efforts stem from genuine motivations and not from a lust for personal gain or fame. Imagine a mirror that reflects the purity of your heart's desires, revealing whether your motives are motivated by selfishness or selflessness. As Stephen Covey once observed, true sincerity is not how others perceive you, but what you know about yourself deep down. Sincerity is an inner virtue rooted in the very core of your being. The test of sincerity assesses whether your intentions are aligned with the common good, whether you truly seek to make a positive contribution to the world. As an illustration of this test, consider the following story. Imagine an artist struggling for recognition, creating beautiful paintings in a modest, barely lit studio hidden from view. Despite all the financial turmoil, this dedicated artist never stops creating, putting all his soul and skill into each work. He paints pictures not out of a desire for fame, financial prosperity, or universal recognition, but out of the deepest love for art and a genuine desire to share his rich inner world with others. Every touch of his brush on the canvas testifies to his genuine passion for creativity, a vivid reflection of his sincerity and dedication. In contrast to this selfless approach, let's look at the example of someone who follows a similar creative path, but is driven by completely different motives. He may create works of art solely for the sake of achieving fame and material wealth, constantly seeking approval and applause from the public. Instead of being inspired by an inner love of art, his actions are driven by a thirst for external recognition and admiration. Such a person may well achieve some success in the short term, but the universe, having its discerning eye, sooner or later will recognize the falsity behind his actions. When the test of sincerity comes, it is crucial to dive into introspection and take an honest look at your true motives. Are you seeking personal gain and recognition in your endeavors? Or are you sincere in your desire to make a positive contribution to the world? On a universal scale, sincerity occupies a special place because it is the genuineness of intentions that becomes the decisive factor in determining the gifts that the universe is ready to bestow on man. Victor Hugo, a perceptive thinker, once remarked that life is like a flower, and love is its sweet nectar. Just as bees seek sweet treats, so blessings are drawn to the sincerity that comes from the depths of the human heart. When actions are motivated by love, deep compassion, and a genuine desire to transform the world for the better, the universe does not stand idly by. It generously rewards this authenticity with blessings that not only benefit the person, but also spread positive energy to all those around them. It is important to remember that the universe is always watching the motives that drive a person. Going on this journey, full of tests of sincerity, it is necessary to nurture a heart filled with the purest of intentions. In this case, the efforts will not go unnoticed. Sincerity will become a powerful magnet, attracting blessings into one's life, and the impact on the world will be immeasurable. The final step on this path is to immerse yourself in the mysterious test of secrets, the third and most delicate test the universe conducts before opening the gates to long-awaited blessings. Imagine a unique test, like a frank dialogue between the individual and the universe, where the most hidden secrets, the carefully guarded corners of the soul, come into view. Unlike conventional tests that assess outward appearances, this test penetrates to the heart of the inner world, revealing hidden aspects of character and integrity. Perhaps there is a hidden desire, a dream that the individual has never dared to share, a passion hidden for fear of judgment. The universe is watching closely to see how a person deals with these secret desires. Does he or she pursue his or her dreams honestly, staying true to his or her values and beliefs? Or does he or she compromise his or her authenticity for personal gain? For example, if a person secretly dreams of being an environmentalist but invests in companies that harm the environment for profit, the secrets test will reveal this contradiction. It will show how closely the actions are aligned with one's inner beliefs and true aspirations. But a person's secrets are not limited to his personal aspirations. They also penetrate into the sphere of his communication with others. Does he think about how sincere he is in his relationships? Does he show proper respect and kindness to others? Or does he just put on a mask, trying to win favor or maintain a certain image? The universe is watching his sincerity closely to make sure that his public behavior is consistent with his true nature. For example, if a person portrays himself as a compassionate friend, but secretly engages in gossip and backbiting, the test of secrets is sure to reveal this contradiction. Moreover, his secrets extend to his thoughts and intentions. What does he really desire deep down in his heart? Are his innermost thoughts in harmony with his outward actions and impressions? The universe is watching him with a discerning eye, seeking to determine whether his intentions are pure and whether his desires are in harmony with his words and actions. It is crucial to realize that the universe values authenticity and honesty in his secrets above all else, even when no one is watching him. A person must tirelessly stand guard over his own beliefs. His innermost secrets should be a mirror of his true nature, containing his highest aspirations and unwavering devotion to an existence in harmony with his fundamental values. Ultimately, these three tests, the art of stewardship, genuine sincerity, and the hidden secrets, serve not merely as criteria for evaluating character, but are determining factors in an individual's readiness to accept divine gifts and assume greater responsibility. The universe, like a wise observer, is watching each individual closely, evaluating his or her actions and preparing him or her for a greater role of service. And it is through the successful completion of these tests that a person gains the opportunity to experience the blessings of his destiny.